ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
जब अव्यक्त बाप दादा की मुलाकात साकार में होती रहती थी
When we met
ओम
Sakar
शांति के
Baba,
विशेष दिनों में, तो उस समय बाबा कई व्यक्तिगत रीति वन टू वन
in
बातचीत
Avyakt
करते थे।
form, Baba
कई
used
को
to
वो
meet
विशेष दिन
personally.
याद होंगे।
Many of us
समय
might
अनुसार
remember
वो तो मुलाकात चेंज होती गई है,
according to the time.
परंतु उस समय बाबा कई बारी
Such
इंडिविजुअल्स
personal
को या
meetings are
ग्रुप्स
now
को या
changed.
मुरली में भी ये कहते थे कि
During
जो
those
कुछ
days, while
आपका
meeting
खुशहाली है
personally,
वो तो ठीक है,
while
परंतु
meeting in groups also, Baba
आपको
used to
वो
say,
अपनी
the
स्थिति
effort that you
सदा
make,
बना के रखनी है। मानो कि अभी आप खुश हैं,
you have to
परंतु बाबा चाहते हैं
maintain
कि आप
constant.
सदा खुश रहे।
Like if you're happy,
अभी
it's not
आपकी
just
जो
happiness
स्थिति
now, you should
वो
remain
अभी
constantly happy.
अंतर्मुखता की है,
Now the
परंतु सदा
stages of
इससे बनी रहे।
introvertness,
तो बाबा कई
but they
बार
should
ये
be
अंडरलाइन करते
always.
थे ये शब्द सदा।
So Baba
तो
always
इसी प्रकार
underlined
से
the word constant.
जैसे भाई जी ने कहा कि
As
सबको
brother
अनुभव
said,
तो है
everybody has
कि
experience
शुभ चिंतन और शुभ चिंतक हम रह सकते,
of
परंतु
pure
सदा
thoughts,
हमारी वो स्थिति बनी रहे,
but keeping
इसलिए
that
हम नंबर
constant.
लेते हैं, या इसी में ही कहें कि
इधर डालो,
नंबर
वो
वाइज
कुर्सी डालो, उधर डालो आप, वो कुर्सी उधर डालो, हमें डिस्टर्ब हो
आप
रहा है,
सोचो
आप वहाँ
कि
डाल।
जो पहली स्टेज है शुभ चिंतन की, कहाँ तक हम सदा ही बाबा के दिए हुए ज्ञान रत्नों को लेकर के अपनी बुद्धि में
Firstly, when we speak about
बना करके रखते हैं कि कोई और
positive
प्रकार का
thinking,
चिंतन हमारे पास न चले,
we
केवल
are
ही
quite busy
शुभ
with
बातों का ही चिंतन चले।
everything positive,
आप
nothing
लोगों ने
else.
जानकी को तो बहुत सुना है।
Everybody has heard Dadi Janki a lot.
कई बार ये बात बताती थी कि
Dadi used to say this. First is churning
की बातें चलती रहे,
the knowledge, churn the knowledge,
सत्य बातें, मनन फिर
the
चिंतन।
truth through the Murli.
चिंतन ज्ञान का चलता है तो चिंता से हम मुक्त हो जाते हैं।
When we keep churning, then there would be no tension.
तो फिर चिंता अवश्य रहती है।
If we do not churn, then there is some tension.
मनन, चिंतन, फिर मंथन, जो ज्ञान को
So it's manan,
गहराई में जा
chintan and
उसका
mathan.
सार निकालें, और वो सार जैसे मक्खन होता है वो हमारे
It's
शक्तिशाली
getting the fruit,
बनाने में सहयोग देता,
getting the butter,
परंतु जो छाछ भी रहती है उसका भी फायदा होता। जब गर्मी होती है
when it
सब
is
पसंद करते हैं छाछ पीना,
buttermilk,
क्योंकि
when
उससे
it's hot, the
आत्मा को
season is
ठंडक,
hot,
शरीर को ठंडक होती
the
है।
body feels
और जब ज्ञान का
the
मंथन करते हैं तो वो सार
coolness.
हमारी बुद्धि में आ जाता,
So when we
परंतु
churn,
साथ ही साथ
the essence of the knowledge comes to our intellect.
मंथन किया, उससे
And in the meanwhile,
की मुरली थी कि आपकी कर्म इंद्रियां शीतल बन जाती है, शांत बन जाती,
our sense organs become calm and cool.
परंतु मंथन के बाद फिर स्मरण।
So after churning, then comes smaran as remembrance.
लेकर या कोई भी सेंटेंस लेकर के उसका स्मरण करो।
Like even in the path of devotion, one mantra is spoken many times.
बाबा, बाबा ही हमारे स्मरण में रहे, बाबा ही हमारे स्मृति में रहे।
So Baba should be in
स्मृति
our churning, and then he should be in our awareness. As much as we have experimented, up to that extent we can be in remembrance with the Father, our supreme abode, our home, and the world cycle, we can experience the main aspects of the knowledge, and we have all that experiences in our memory. Whatever the situation comes, first, prior, how did we react to that situation? But now, after lots of receiving lots of knowledge, our response would be according to knowledge, not according to my individual sanskar. Just as Baba responses for any situation, we can follow the Father. Similarly, Shiv Baba is God, so he doesn't have any other kind of feeling. So for him, it is said, it has been called Sada Shiv, Sada Kalyankari. He's benefactor for everyone, no matter how many sins a soul is performed. But when a soul appears before Shiv Baba and realizes, then Baba excuses for half of his sins. God never accepts the vices of a soul, never keeps in his awareness. It is not just Shiv Baba's stage, but we have heard about Brahma Baba also doing as the same as Shiv Baba. We all of us have seen all Dadis, and we know they never put anything in their awareness, any negativity for any souls. I have been with Dadi Jayanti, and many times I had conversations with Dadi Jayanti. So I used to ask her, the soul has performed once, twice, thrice mistakes. But still you are. So I used to ask Dadi, you're still speaking about knowledge and giving teachings. So I used to say, why you keep telling me the knowledge that then Dadi used to say, then what should I speak other than knowledge? So the other soul stage should not influence you. It isn't that we are favoring him, that we are having good wishes and good feeling, but what knowledge says. On the basis of knowledge, what stage should I maintain? Baba always said so, that first check what kind of thought process is yours. As much as powerful churning of knowledge has been done, then it won't be a great deal for us to see and have good feeling for everyone. What feelings we possess, we should always have elevated feelings. And constantly, Sada is constantly. We should have these feelings forever. So whenever we practice this churning of knowledge, then it would be very easy to become the embodiment of positive thinker. Whenever there is some festival, whether it's New Year, Christmas or Diwali, we see the cards and what is it written? Good wishes for everyone, for all. So it's written good wishes for all.
किसी और के प्रति कुछ और बातें चल रही हैं, और यदि और बातें चल रही होंगी तो फिर उसका
So we need to check.
बहुत असर आता।
Are we thinking about some other person's negativity because it will impact while we are in yoga, because the rust applied on the soul interferes the effort that we make to be in the state of remembrance, that but we are not able to receive his power, God's power. Otherwise our state should be such that just we need to think and we have to connect with the Father. There should be no effort. Just as Avyakt Bab Dada, you must have noticed that Baba always says within a second. So there are many Avyakt Bab Dada's drills, and Baba always says within a second. And then we can understand the account. We can within a second that we have to be bodiless, and then beyond this nature. It takes time. It's a process, but this might be because we are quite busy in thinking about others and their negativity. So whole day, if we make this effort on the basis of knowledge, that we check all the things, remembrance, attitude, actions, and on the basis of all these three, our world, we create our own world. We create same type of drishti, we think the same, whether it's regarding a person or a situation. Just imagine now everybody knows what is the situation because of coronavirus. So many them might have spoke about the immunity, and it's connected to our thought process. It's of course it is influenced by what we eat. It's been affected, and water, purified water, and because there is no pollution, and because the vehicles are not running, so the pollution is also less. But then comes how is our thought process. How should be a thought process? It should be pure, and then I should have elevated thoughts. Then our immunity would become strong. If I have weak thoughts and or waste thoughts, like if we are inclined with external world, I don't feel that in Baba's campus. No child of Baba is afraid of getting infected, but external world people are afraid. But this, whatever Baba says and whatever Baba's principles are, even physically and whether it's internal, in terms of spirituality, it helps a lot. In the similar manner, if we have pure thoughts, and we should not be afraid of anything. We should be fearless that we are losing something, there is some loss, because the fear appears when we feel that there is some loss, whether it's through wealth, that whether it's through individual person, that nobody should, or else nobody should take us this from us, take away this from us. So quite we are afraid of for the future, but when we are experienced, then there is no matter of fear. When for past, it is anger when we think about it, but when it's future, it is all about fear. Now, our pure actions and pure thinking, you're thinking about everyone, and then Baba always says you can draw a line as much as you want. You can draw your line of fortune. So I don't feel that somebody's afraid here. Why? Because Baba said there is no matter of fear. You can take care of your health no matter what situations, but you can move across sooner. But if our thoughts are, if we incline knowledge in our thoughts, then it would be very easy to go across any situation. Now now there is problem of economy, and in the external world they're talking about, yes, the virus has come and it will go, but in the further future there might be unemployment. There are many people who are become jobless. Many people's savings are, because no business for few months, so they have been using savings. Even for Baba's homewards, it's the same, because now donations are also not yet, because people are not coming here, and until how many days it will be like this. But Baba's children won't be afraid of it, because Baba promised, and Baba will offer you dal, roti. Of course, you might not get 4 types of different curries, but you will get dal and chawal. That is rice and dal. So Baba is responsible for us, whether it's health, whether it's economy, whether it's fear of death. But Baba's children do not have any kind of fear. They know that we have Baba's companion. We are along with Baba, but this internal happiness lies with individual person. Then we need to understand that what kind of situation might come when we get a bit fearful, and that comes when we speak about sanskars of different person. So my state should become with lots of patience, peace, and there are many internal matters of family. When we look at some other person, we keep churning for them that why did they did not listen to the Murli, they did not understand the Murli. Looking at them, we're influenced rather than checking thyself, what am I doing, but we have switched to thyself on what are they doing, what have they done, why didn't they do that, what should I do. If I always make this firm that I have to attain Sato Pradhan state. Sooner. Now we have been listening that time is very less. If we have some such thought that these things will come and will
बाहर ये कह रहे हैं
go, but then
कि
the
जो
time
पहले
is
बातें
left,
थी अभी इसके बाद जो
much
समय
time is
आएगा
left. So, but
उससे
even the external
नॉर्मल हिसाब से
external
जैसे
worldly
दुनिया
people are
चलती
understanding this.
ऐसे नहीं चलेगी
Even after
इतनी
this
बातों में
virus, there
फर्क हो
wouldn't be the
जाएगा
world
तो
as it
अब
was
हम
ever
देखते
before.
जाएंगे कि क्या क्या
And
होने वाला
what
है
will change? We just
इस
have to go.
समय
We
का
just have to keep
बहुत हम
looking.
ध्यान रख करके चले कि
So we have to pay
समय
attention
नाजुक है
towards
उससे
time. That
करते
this
हैं
is very,
परंतु
very
रियलिटी में
fragile
समय
time.
बहुत कम रहा है
We have very
अपनी
less
क्षमता
time
के लिए
for our effort.
लगता है कि ये जो रिहर्सल चला है फिर उसके
We
बाद
feel that
और
this is
भी
just
कुछ
a
कठिन
rehearsal
समय
and
आएंगे
the coming
परंतु
future would be more
हम अपनी स्थिति को
adverse.
शुभ चिंतन में
But
रखते हैं
if we keep
तो
our
फिर मालूम है कि हमारे दिल की
thinking,
सच्चाई सफाई से और
we
ज्ञान से
become the
ही अपने
embodiments of
मन को हम
positive
साफ कर
thinking.
सकते हैं
Through
बाबा
this,
का
we can
प्यार
clean
और ज्ञान की शक्ति
Baba's love and
क्योंकि
the power
हर
of
बात को
knowledge.
हम ज्ञान की दृष्टि से देखेंगे
We can clean our
तो वो
intellect,
उत्तर हमें मिलेगा कि इस परिस्थिति
and
में
then we can
मुझे क्या
get the
करना
answer.
चाहिए
In this
हम यदि
situation, what
ज्ञान
should
को
we do?
भूल जाते
If we forget the
तीसरा
knowledge,
एक कुछ ऐसे कुछ भी चीज़ें आ गई आँखों में कुछ किसका अवगुण आ गया आँखों में कोई पास्ट की बातें आ गई आँखों में
if we have
तो वो जो मट्टी धूल पड़ गई तीसरा
anyone's,
नेत्र बंद हो जाता
we are discussing about
आप
anyone's
देखेंगे कि
vice
जब
or
आँख में कुछ
negativity.
मिट्टी आती तो फिर आँख न सिर्फ बंद हो जाती है
A
परंतु
third
आँख से
eye,
पानी
when
भी
there is
आना
some
होता
dust, we are
तो
unable
जब
to
हमारा तीसरा नेत्र
look
बंद
at
हो
something
जाता है
properly,
किसी
and
भी
when this
अवगुण की बातें या इस
eye
प्रकार की
shuts
पास्ट की
off
बातें याद करके
because of dirt
तो
and
फिर
because of
उसमें
thinking
हमें
about
दुख भी
past or
बहुत सहन करना
churning
पड़ता है
about somebody's negativity,
परंतु
then
उस
we
आत्मा ने
experience lots
मुझे
of
कुछ नहीं
sorrow.
दिया
The
मैंने ही
other
अपनी
soul is not given me
दृष्टि
sorrow,
बुद्धि
but because of
चित्त
my
बुद्धि को
own
लेकर के
drishti and
बनाया
attitude,
तो बाबा जो
I
कहते
have
हैं कि सदा शुभ चिंतन
experiencing this
इस
sorrow. So
सदा
always
ही
Baba says,
ज्ञान का
constant
दृष्टिकोण हमारा रहे ज्ञान की
pure
दृष्टि
thinking.
रहे वृत्ति रहे
So we
तो
should
फिर
our
सब
drishti,
जगह
vritti,
शुभ
our
चिंतन
drishti, our
आप
attitude,
सोचो कि जिस समय बाबा
and our
ने
actions should
सकाश
be on
की
the
बात
basis
पर
of
बहुत
knowledge.
ध्यान खिंचवाते हैं
Baba always draws attention
सकाश
on
बाबा से
on the
ही ले
topic of
रहे हैं
Sakash.
अपने
We
लिए
are
बाबा हमें बहुत
receiving
गाइड कर
Sakash
रहे
from
हैं
the Father.
परंतु
Father
फिर
is
बाबा कहते हैं बच्चे आप
cooperating
खुद
and helping us
सकाश
a
हो
lot.
यही
But now
बहुमुखी
Baba
सेवा
says
है इस
this is
समय
special
सकाश
service,
देने की
main service, to
तो
give
यदि हमारे
Sakash, spread
आगे कुछ
Sakash
और बातें
to
हों
everyone.
किसी की
If we
भी
have
चाहे
anything
10 को हमने
of
माफ कर
others
दिया
in our
एक को
intellect,
हमने माफ
if it
नहीं
is we
किया
have
है
forgiven
तो
10
फिर
of
हम
them and we
सकाश
are
के
not
बेस
unable to
रहेंगे
forgive one, then
सब
are we
आत्माओं
able
के
to
प्रति शुभ
serve,
भावना
are we
रहे
able to
शुभ
give
चिंतन
Sakash?
रहे तभी फिर हमारी
If we
सकाश
have
को
pure
हम कर
feelings for
सकेंगे
everyone, only
तो
then
और
our
बातें
power of
लंबी
Sakash
होगी तो
will work.
सकाश सकाश
If
का
we have
हमारा
something in
दबाव
our
है
mind,
तो
Baba
उस
is
समय
the
बाबा
one
लोग
who
कहते हैं अच्छा बाबा
gives
हम भी
Sakash.
आपके लिए इंस्ट्रूमेंट बन करके आप जो सकाश दे रहे हैं हम भी उस कार्य में
And if
सहयोगी बन करके औरों को दे दें
I become the
तो
instrument
हमारे
to give
लिए भी
Sakash,
इंस्ट्रूमेंट
I receive
स्पर्श
from
हो
you and I give it
तो
to
फिर वो
others, I
काम
spread
कर
it to
सकता है
others. So if
चाकू
the
में
clear,
थोड़ी सी भी
it's
मैल होगी
if there is
आप
rust on the
सब्जी
knife,
फल काट करके
then
खाएंगे
is it
आपकी उंगली
possible
सब
that you
धुल
can
गई
eat
हैं और
vegetable or
पॉइजन
fruit?
चलेगा तो इंस्ट्रूमेंट यदि क्लीन नहीं
It would
है
be more
तो
poisonous
फिर
if you
बाबा भी
use
उस
the
इंस्ट्रूमेंट का
knife
ठीक
with
प्रकार से
rust.
प्रयोग नहीं कर पाएंगे
Similarly,
बाबा भी कहेंगे पहले तो
if any
अपने
negativity,
आप
then
को
there would
ठीक
be no
करो
proper
फिर
Sakash. So
आप
first
इस
Baba
कार्य के
says,
लिए निमित्त बन सकते हैं
purify yourself and you can be
हम
instrument for
देखते
the
हैं कि
special
आजकल
service.
की मुरलियों में चाहे ब्लेसिंग्स में
So today
अव्यक्त
in
मुरली चाहे साकार मुरली में
these
शुभ
days,
चिंतन शुभ
blessing,
चिंतक की
Baba
बातें
is
हमें
always speaking
बहुत बार
about Shubh
बताते रहते
Chintan
हैं
and Shubh Chintak, pure
जो
feelings.
आजकल का बाबा हमें इशारा दे रहे हैं जैसे पुस्तक होती है
And pure
धार्मिक
thinker.
तो जो उसमें
Baba is
ब्लेसिंग
giving
बताई
us
है ये आज के लिए ही वो वरदान है
a sign that
बेशक रिवीजन
when
कोर्स
you
चल रहा
open
है
up the
परंतु जो
book of
आज के
the
लिए
scriptures,
हमें
people
बाबा
think that this
होमवर्क
is
दे रहे
the
हैं
blessing
मुझे
from the
लगता है
God.
कि ये समय
Similarly,
एक मुख्य होमवर्क है
Baba is giving homework through
ओम
the
शांति
blessings that we receive. Om